If there are no Muslims in the parliament, then who will raise the voice for us? Sad question. S.T. Hassan said, political parties, especially who consider themselves secular, need to make more rooms for Muslim candidates. Very good evening to respected jury members and all my dear friends. I, Areeba Aqeel, here today in front of you all, want to express my views on the topic Threat to Muslim Leadership, Secular Parties, Attempts to Reduce Muslim Representation in the Parliament. I would like the House to focus on the data. According to data sources from 1989 to 2024, given by Election Commission of India, it shows the massive decline in percentage of Muslim population in India and Muslim presence in India's major governing parties. According to the graph, in 1989, nearly 5% of the lawmakers from major political parties in India's Lok Sabha were Muslims. And in current time, it has been left to just 1%, with one party devoid of Muslim in the House. You are watching the data, you are watching the percentage. From 5% of Muslim representation in the House, it has been just left to 1% of Muslim representation in the House. Another report sources by Indian Census 2020 to 2021 shows the number of Muslim MPs are stagnating in India. I want to show the evidence to the House through the graph. Graph shows the share of Muslim MPs are stagnating. Graph shows the share of Muslim MPs and share of Muslim population in India from 1952 to 2021. The percentage of graph of Muslim population has shown continuous increase with mild fluctuations, but the percentage of Muslims in the parliament has shown massive decrease. The percentage of Muslim population is 15.1 in 2021. 15.1 is the percentage of Muslim population. But the percentage of Muslim in parliament is just 5.0 in 2021. This is the massive gap between the Muslim population in India and the Muslims' representation in the parliament. This representation of Muslim in parliament is not just the half of the population of the Muslims in India. So, respected jury members, I would like to highlight the problem that India's Muslims are underrepresented. As India's Muslim population has grown, but legislative representation has not followed the same pace. In an interview, Owaisi said, "Object is to beat BJP," accuses India bloc of being silent on the issues concerning Muslims. Muslim leaders worry at the lack of representation. There are just 27 Muslim MPs in the 543 seats of Lok Sabha, and none of them were among BJP's 310 lawmakers. Now Muslims hold 25 out of 543 seats in lower house, and more belongs to BJP. India has gone from being a country where Muslims were largely marginalized to the one where Muslims are actively excluded, said Ali Khan Mahmoodabad, a political scientist and historian at New Delhi's Ashoka University. And please focus on the statement that without representation, you are unable to ask the state for resources and articulate and articulate the kind of need that community has in order to progress, whether it's education, jobs, health, or basic infrastructure. Mahmoodabad said. 9 out of 10 members of the parliament are Hindus, who make up 80% of India's population of 1.4 billion. So I would like to conclude my speech with a statement that fair representation of every community is good for democracy. But what we are seeing is that one community is being gradually pushed to the corner. Thank you.